guys, I'm Kate and welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, I'm an American Girl doll collector and stop motion creator. And today, I have an epic video for you. I am going to be showing you my entire American Girl doll collection. I feel like I have enough dolls now to say that I am a collector and that I do have a solid collection and kind of a big history of liking American Girl dolls. I've liked American Girls for about a decade now, 10 years. And also, I want to preface that most of these dolls were bought secondhand. So I do have 8 American Girl dolls, but I was lucky enough to get a lot of them for really good prices. So yeah, this is my entire American Girl doll collection. And I am going in a specific order. I'm going in order of when I got the dolls. So my first doll to my most recent doll. And also I want to say that I am probably done getting American Girl dolls. Like, I feel like I have a lot. Because also, you can only have so many characters in a stop motion before it gets to be, like, too much. And if you go watch my dollhouse tour video, you'll see that I don't have enough space for this stuff. So even what I have now is kind of too much. Too much. Let's be real, I can always get more. Get a load of this guy. But this is what I have for now. And I feel like it is my complete collection. But also, I'm lying. Okay, the first American Girl that I ever got was in 2016, Christmas of 2016. December 25th, 2016 was when I received my first American Girl doll. And beforehand, I maybe liked American Girl dolls for a few months because I remember watching American Girl doll YouTube videos, which I can't remember exactly because I was so little, but I think that's how I got introduced to them, which is kind of crazy because I was like a little baby on YouTube and I saw American Girl dolls. But also I think it's because like my friends were aware of them. Like somehow I figured out what they were and then I was like, well, I want one. Somehow I asked for one for Christmas and I just knew I was gonna get one. I was like, I have never wanted anything more in my life, so if I just believe, I would get it, and I did. So my first American Girl doll ever in the history of my American Girl dolls and my favorite American Girl is Kittredge. I still have all of her accessories because I got them with her. So her little bag, bracelet, hat, and her clip. But I never really put her clip back into her hair after I took it out in like the first 5 minutes of having her. And her dress. And her little cute shoes. So obviously I got her in the Be Forever era of the historical line of American Girl dolls. So this is kind of a disliked era, even though she has freaking bloomers and they're adorable. I think she always has bloomers, but they're so cute. But this is a disliked era in American Girl culture. In American Girl history, people are hating on Be Forever. I don't know, they switched it up and they became Be Forever. But like, I have the book. I really liked the book when I was little. So I think it's kind of perspective too, because when I was a kid, Be Forever was the thing. I didn't even know historical was like an option. So this was my Kittredge. So I love her. And I never really grew to like the other historical version. Because also, she is a Great Depression doll. And, like, she's in a pretty Great Depression vibe outfit, which is what some people hate on because they like the more modern, like, pink look that I think she has now. But I just love this outfit. It's just what I know her as. And I have so many good memories of it. So, I am kind of curious of how, when I was little and I discovered American Girl, I discovered Kit. Because I knew I wanted Kit. Because I had a bob, I had a little blonde bob, blue eyes, freckles. I looked exactly like her, and I still kind of look like her. But my hair was like exactly like hers. Like I have pictures of when I first got her. I feel like I look just like Kit. And so that's why I wanted her, but I don't know how I discovered her. I barely knew how the internet functioned. Like, how did I figure out who she was? But I'm so happy. She's my favorite doll. And that Christmas in 2016, it was the best present of my life. But I remember every single box I opened because so many presents are in the form of a box. I was like, this is gonna be my American Girl. This is gonna be my American Girl. And it never was. And then eventually I opened this gold box and I was like, this has to be it. And it was her. And I freaked out. I just have such good memories with her. So she's my favorite American Girl doll. And I don't like the Kit slander. I feel like a lot of people hate on her because she has like really short hair. She's a tomboy. I don't know, because a lot of people didn't want her growing up because her hair was so short. and because he can't really do anything with it. But I was always really like caring with my toys, and I didn't like other people messing with my toys. I was like, I'm just gonna care for her. And I remember just spending so much time just brushing her hair, not even playing with her, just brushing her hair. And my friends would come over and be like, her hair is so nice, like how do you keep it so nice? I was like, I don't know, I just care for her. So I was always very gentle with her. That's why she's in such good condition. So that was 2016, and I was pretty young to get an American Girl doll, I feel like, for my first doll, but because I was so gentle, like, it's fine. You don't need a trip. And I kind of didn't get much more American Girl stuff. Maybe it was 2017, my birthday or something, but for my friend, I got a $25 gift card to the American Girl store, and so that was my first and only so far, which is kind of sad, time in an American Girl doll store. And I got Milk Dud, the American Girl dog, and he comes with a collar and also a leash. But he's my favorite American Girl doll dog because his limbs also move. And I also got some little sunglasses for Kit. Over the years, I got some like Our Generation stuff, Journey Girl stuff, but only had Kit. And that was kind of weird to have to play with one doll. I took her everywhere, like I loved her so much, but I was always more of a Barbie kid. Like, I had so many Barbies, so much Barbie stuff, Barbie cars, Barbie dream house. Like, I was a Barbie girl. Just by, like, the fate of how things turned out. I was on YouTube one day, 2020, and I saw this review of a new doll. So I was like, I'll just use my own money. And I saw a review of Joss Kendrick, the Girl of the Year 2020, and I low-key begged my mom. I was like, I will use my own money. Like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And she finally let me. So in March of 2020, I got Girl of the Year 2020, Joss Kendrick. Don't mind that I was too lazy to put her sandals back on. Her flip-flops are the hardest shoes to get out of my life. I remember ripping those off when I first got her. They were so painful to get off. But this is Joss. Also, when I got Joss, because we could see her being shipped from like across the country, so every morning I would go to my mom and I was like, where is she? So we could see where she is, tracking her shipping on the map. So I was out for a bike ride, and I saw a FedEx truck, and I was like, she could be in that truck. And so we low-key chased the FedEx truck, and then right when I got home, the FedEx driver got out with this box, and I was like, I just know that is Joss. Like, it was the perfect size to me in American Girl doll. I just knew it was Joss, and he came and delivered it to me in my hands like this, and I could not have been more excited. And then I went inside and I busted her open. I'm not the biggest fan of new American Girl of the Years, unless they come out with like one that I'm just really drawn to, but I was really, really drawn to her. One of my favorite face molds in the American Girl doll line, and that's why I was so excited to get her, because I was like, a new face mold, which was kind of crazy to me at the time, but all of the reviews I saw just made me so excited to get her. I thought her story was really cool too, because she's a beach girl. I love the beach, and she has a hearing aid, which I think is just like very unique, especially for a Girl of the Year. And she comes in a swimsuit, and I didn't have really any doll swimsuits or a doll with shorts or just such like a summery vibe doll. So I loved her book. She's my favorite Girl of the Year to this day. Then in either 2020 or 2021, I'm not really sure, I was over at my friend's house one day and we were playing with her American Girl dolls, and she had Molly the Be Forever edition, which is, I can say, fairly disliked, but whatever. And I was just like so in love with her Molly doll though. And my friend was like, you can borrow her, because she was going on a trip for the whole summer. So I was like, no, it's fine, because it's a whole American Girl doll. Like, I don't want to take your American Girl doll. So my mom picked me up. We were leaving her house and we were walking back to my house. And then I was like, dang, I should have borrowed her American Girl doll. My mom was like, we can go back. So we turned around, walked back to her house, and I like ran into her house, and I was like, I'm back. And I ran up her stairs and I grabbed her and I ran out of her house. So now I have Molly. And yes, you heard that right. I said 2020 and 2021, and I was supposed to borrow her for this summer. She was not really into toys as much as me. I was very much into toys, and she was not. So she would give me a lot of her toys, but she never did ask for her back. And I think her being mine really just worked out. Basically, my friend gave her to me, and I love her so much. By the time I got all of those dolls, I was kind of not into them anymore. I kind of forced myself to grow out of it because I'm like, I'm a little too old for this. I should probably just stop playing with them. And I also didn't see any other way to like them and have an interest in them without playing with them, and I kind of lost that ability to like play with my toys. Like, literally, if you sat me down and told me to like play with my toys and make a storyline, I couldn't. But that's just what happens. But then randomly, I don't know, it was not that long ago, I had a dream that I brought my American Girl dolls back out, and it was like fire. Like, it was so fun. And I was like, wait, And then I randomly started like watching the old American Girl YouTubers I used to watch. Like Mixie Pixie 7 was my favorite YouTuber, and she kind of is my favorite YouTuber now. So then I was like, wait, I should just make stop motions, because like I have the ability now. Like I'm older, I know how film works and filming and making things, and I'm interested in that. And like I'm taking a film class at school, so I know how to do these things. And so I got really interested in it. And then I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found 3 American Girl dolls, $400 in pretty good condition, along with some other things, including like a Bitty Baby, which I sold because I'm sorry, I'm not into the Bitty Babies. I got Julie Albright, who I renamed Margaret, and she's definitely in the worst condition of the dolls, but still good condition. Her hair low-key looks better on camera. It is kind of like frizzy if you look closely, but if you don't look closely, and I love her so much. And anytime I get a historical doll or see a historical doll, I'm just really drawn to them. And she has long platinum blonde hair, and I don't have any long platinum blonde hair dolls, so I love her. It also came with Truly Me 37, maybe? And she has the prettiest caramel hair and a classic mold with no freckles, which I don't have a classic mold with no freckles, but she's super cute. And I named her Cassie. And then Truly Me 34, I believe. And she's my only ginger doll, so I really, really like it. And she has green eyes, which is also very different. And so I like that about her, and how her hair is like very medium length. It's just a lot different of a doll than any of my other ones. And I named her Emerson, but they call her Emmy in my stop motions. Cassie is just like you 39, and Emmy is just like you 37. Ah, she's so cute. And she's definitely in the best condition of the dolls that I got. So I got all 3 of these dolls, plus a little bit more, for $100. I got in a lot shipped from across the country with a ton of other stuff, and it is my second favorite face mold next to the Joss face mold, Just Like You number 30. And she came with this adorable outfit and a ton of other outfits, and you can actually watch my video of me unboxing her because she is my dream doll. And her hair is just so pretty and long, and it came with a ton of retired outfits. So yes, go watch the unboxing video because I was so excited in that. It was so cool. Okay, it has been like a week since I've filmed this video, and don't even worry about the fact that I'm wearing the same outfit. Like, just ignore it, bro. It does not matter. But I was completely lying because I did get a new American Girl doll in the week since I last filmed this. But you can't blame me. It was like the best deal I've ever seen for American Girl doll, and I just had to do it. Because for this doll, people pay a lot of money, and I do think this is the last American Girl doll in my collection, the latest American Girl doll that I got, and it is McKenna Brooks, Girl of the Year 2012. And because she was only available for 1 year, 2012, she is like pretty rare, but she comes in her me outfit. She didn't have her shoes though, but I had these Our Generation shoes, and they literally match so perfectly. Or is she kind of twinning right now? But she is like so pretty. And I mean, besides like having to clean her up a little, she had some dirt there, here and there, you know how it is. And she did have like a ponytail in her hair, so her hair kind of has a dent in it, ever so slightly. But I did condition her hair, so now she smells freaking amazing. Like, it's so nice. And I was able to get her hair back kind of to the original style. Like, she does have a little bit of ink on her legs, but if an American Girl doll has ink on them, I don't even care. Like, I'm like, you shouldn't even, just ignore it. The only weird thing about her is that in this hand, she has curved fingers. See, like, this is what a normal hand looks like. And this one, 2 of the fingers curve in. And it's like, it's not supposed to be like that, I don't think. And it's like, I don't even know how you achieve that. And she is most likely my last American Girl doll. But she is gorgeous. Like, her blue eyes. What? She's so cute. I love her so much. And also because she's Girl of the Year 2012, she was kind of like a very big deal. Just like for that era of American Girl. And she looks so 2012, like the hairstyle, the outfit, the capris, the legging capris. And I just have to point out something that I think is really cute. I didn't know that this was like a thing, but she has her very own underwear. Like, they have the same symbol that's on her pants, which I don't know if that symbol, I think gymnastics ribbons, but it kind of looks like an M for McKenna. So she was a pretty big deal when she came out, and she was, I'm pretty sure, the fastest American Girl to sell out and completely run out of stock. So I'm so happy to have her. and she's my second Girl of the Year ever. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and that is my entire American Girl doll collection. I love them all so much, and I'm so incredibly grateful to be able to have all these dolls and pay for them with my own money. So thank you for watching, and like and subscribe.